you left them all. Fire in my soul, fire in my heart. Till you see me on the other side of stars.
Oh, the journey starts from where we did first step. No one's sure what lies ahead before it breaks. Rose maybe, coffin just the way we live somewhere.
Nothing easy, get up and go, get it go.
Sometimes this journey is about these years. Not about the destination of the world. No matter how far,
No matter how far,
how you go,
how you go.
how long can you
Ain't
live
no time to waste. Gotta
Let's
take your life, go get it burning.
Ah, I realized I was muted way too late. Welcome, CJ. Oh, man. It's been a while. I've been getting that itch to play this game. I low-key want to play it in my own free time, but I've already made the commitment to go into this kind of blindish, at least for reload, so might as well keep up with that. And we're only 2 hours in on 420, of course. What were we doing? I know we explored a bit. And I think we're just supposed to leave, right?
All right.
The natural poor pacing of the original game might make it hard for your friends to understand how good it gets. Hopefully they can withstand it. Ah, okay. Did a great job. Right, okay. Well, I guess it's time to leave then.
Not bad.
After returning from Tarturus, Dark Hour will end.
Salut.
Okay, sounds good. I would love to explore more, but you guys won't let me, so that's fine. I just gotta remember everything that I learned not too long ago. 2009?
Yo,
Huh. Alright. I know there's shuffle time. There's still the Velvet Room I gotta be able to look out for. I think you were the one that told me, CJ. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you told me about how I can fight the secret boss of Persona 3 on the first playthrough. I don't have to wait for New Game Plus. And if that's the case, oh boy. If it's anything like the last one from Persona 5, I'm going to have a not great time. Unless it's easier in reload, but I doubt it.
That concludes the main portion.
I
of
naturally
today's
put the game
assembly.
already on hard
Next,
difficulty
we'll
since
hear
I'm
a
already
word from
familiar
the
with
student
Persona.
council. Please
That and I
welcome
like
the
a
new
challenge,
president,
especially because
Mitsuru Kirijo from Class 3D.
makes me think a bit more. I like to be able to
Thank you.
use the more strategic aspect of the game.
So she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
With good reason too,
you can say that
Yukari.
again. She's got this intimidating vibe around her. Not to mention, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as student council president, I'd like to share
Secret
with you
boss
my
is the
vision
same,
for this
but
coming
this
year.
game you have more
It
abilities
is
at your
my firm
disposal
belief that
to
each
beat
of
her
us
than.
must accept the responsibility
Okay.
of bettering our school.
Alright.
However, change cannot
I'm
occur
sure
without
I'll
sustained
come
effort
across all these
and an
abilities as the game
unprecedented
progresses.
level of commitment.
I'm just kind of curious
That
as
is why we
to
must
when the game
restructure
like
our daily
takes you
lives
off the leash
in
and is
order
like,
to
oh yeah,
rise
you
to this
you
challenge.
can fight the boss
I'd
if
each
you'd
of you
like.
to dig deeply into
Though
your
it's not
well of
recommended.
motivation and reevaluate your convictions. Strive to imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. My own ideas are but one person's vision. For us to reap the full benefits
Also,
of our
it's been,
education,
like-
your participation,
Like I said, it's been
opinions,
years
and
since I've
enthusiasm
even
are
played like the
essential.
original
Thank you.
Persona 3.
Hey,
But
what a
it's not just a
speech.
graphics
Do
thing,
you,
but
uh,
their
have
character
any idea
models
what
look
she
a bit
just said?
different.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
They appear as doors instead of separate dungeon areas. Oh, okay.
Okay, time for class.
Close your textbooks. No, we gotta stay awake.
What even?
Dang, demanding cake and everything. Well, regardless, I do want to be able to raise my academics. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I have until
Wanna stop
November
by Paulonia Mall on the way back?
to
Might
get it
wanna
maxed
stock
out.
up while we can, since we got stuff going on.
And if you know, you
There's a
know.
pharmacy there,
But
too.
I care
Would
about
have to
the
get some meds in
academics.
case anything happens. You bet I am. If we don't step up to the plate, who will? The chairman said it himself. The fate of the world depends on us. Let's go, leader. First task, escape from the school.
Look! It's Sonata-senpai!
Ooh, where's Akihiko? Where is he?
Wait for us!
Have you noticed how popular Sonata-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I guess neither of us really got to know him before all this crazy stuff happened. He's a captain of the boxing team. Never lost a single match. I know that's cool and all, but who'd have thought boxing would turn you into a chick man? I mean, come on. They're fawning on him more than a
I mean,
haremonger.
Junpei, hear me out and like listen, but boxing is
Hey,
it's a really good sport.
Huh?
The amount of mental fortitude
Us?
that these fighters have
I
to
mean,
put in,
Hell yeah. We love to join your
their
little,
reactions, their like quick thinking, like everything. It's an amendable sport. They're also one of the most stamina efficient fighters of like the entire martial arts class. You got to be able to fight for like 33, 36 minutes total.
Don't be lame. Even heroes
Which,
need some rest
if you
now
guys have
and
ever
then.
been in a fight, 30 minutes is a long
for
freaking
your
time,
rest?
especially on a professional
Of
level.
course. No problemo.
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be waiting at the police station. Got it?
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who? These girls? No, I don't even know their names. Hearing so much chit-chat gives me a headache. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. Don't keep me waiting.
Wait! Senpai! Don't leave us!
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Anyway, let's go.
Well, another thing, Junpei, is the fact that Akihiko is not that great at talking to girls. And I only know that because I vaguely remember something about that being mentioned in the spin-off game for Persona 3, the Dancing in Moonlight. Oh my gosh. I still love the map, as well as the loading screen. Oh my gosh, the loading, or not the loading screen, the pause menu. I'm confusing the two.
I never felt like miserable. I never knew I'm thinking this will last forever.
Saturday. Got it.
Baby, stay with me. You gotta say now you're the closer of me. I never felt like so different now. It doesn't seem
House of the Deceased, the real wheel racer.
my life will turn out.
Alright, courage, agility.
It doesn't seem like it will last forever, my life. Once was my
Also, I'm working on it.
seen your
But, alright, so arcade is always good to know. And that's the police station?
Yeah.
I might have not questioned it as a kid, but now that I'm looking at it, it looks more like a post office.
I never felt like
Thank you, Kurosawa-san. I'll be taking this. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. Oh, and here, this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Money.
Whoa, is that our warp funds? You shouldn't have.
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Kurosawa-san has connections. He can secure equipment for us. But these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I still like EY more.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right. Nothing more. If you need something, we can talk in the back.
Got it.
All right.
Weapons, armor, footwear, and accessories. Well,
would it be?
considering that.
What'll it be? Uh-huh. I got some stuff you might find useful, so feel free to browse.
Now the question is, do I plan on getting hit?
I have no idea what you're fighting out there. Just don't get in over your heads. Take as long as you need. Well, take as long as you need.
Plus 10 HP. Could help at the moment. And Yukari, you can't hit at all. I remember
Everything
you.
stocked here is through my personal connections.
And I
Whatever
know
you get,
Junpei.
and however you use it, just be careful.
Junpei's gonna hard carry me.
That what you want? All right then.
Yeah, we'll equip. Might as well.
What are you looking for? What'll it be? What are you looking for? That what you want?
I'll buy her at least that. And
What are you looking
Junpei.
for? What'll it be? Take as long as you need. Everything looks great.
That'll
So
do.
of course.
Just for now.
I never felt like
Alright, take as long as you
What kind
need.
of accessories do I got? Nothing crazy.
All done here?
baby still with me.
Come back soon.
Can't believe the police station's selling weapons. What's more, they only gave us 5,000 yen. Ain't that kind of stingy? I mean, kind of saving the world.
Never felt like
Oh crap, it's this late already? I'm gonna miss the rerun of The Lonely Shogun. I gotta go.
this will last forever. Baby still with me.
Wow. Well, about that. I'll leave the rest to you, leader. Let's meet up again. You know where. There's a ton of shops and stuff in this place, so you really should check it out while you can. All right, see you back at the dorm.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like? My lips are turned out.
Ah, finally.
It doesn't seem like it will last forever, my life. One star is my the moon, the hell looks in your eyes. Just dialing your number, headed to where's the last good. Pray in my heart will reach the stars. If you hold me tight, may your heart be so close. Will this last long?
Yeah, no, I think I'll be good. I don't need to spend money on karaoke just yet. Oh shoot, what the heck? I was about to say, what the heck happened to my game?
To the Velvet. I have been anticipating your arrival. The time has come. My role is to create by merging
Right.
multiple. One could call it.
Yeah,
There is
fusion.
much hidden potential within your. We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you. Oh ho! To that end, as you accumulate.
If you wish to learn more about, then come talk to me so that I may give you some hints. I will assist you to the best of my ability.
Right, okay.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
I think I got a couple of them already, right?
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
I mean, Orpheus is pretty cool.
This persona is powerful.
And all I get is Agi. We'll keep these guys
Are
for
you
now.
finished? We look
Just until I get more. Man. You know, I think now that I realize something, I think the hardest thing for me about this playthrough I'm going to be doing for Persona 3 is I don't remember squat about the Confidants at all. And I kind of want to go into this, like, as I said, blindly. So I don't want to really look up a guide to know what to say to them. Which is only going to make this even more annoying, trying to max them out, but I don't know. That's up to y'all's discretion about whether or not I should be allowed to use that. Okay, well, here's the pharmacy.
Welcome. We've got some new stuff. Take your time, browse.
Low chance of a side effect.
Done already? Thanks.
Okay, we'll come back here Saturday at least.
Never felt like miserable. Never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me.
Ah, shoot! I don't have enough to play.
You gotta say now you're a
I think you should get and use the best answers.
never felt like
Alright. Shoot, I already forgot the map button. Ah, it's... okay. The shrine. Okay. But I was thinking of doing so as well. I want to be able to get all the benefits from having them. Not now. Okay. Cafe. Gotta keep an eye out for those fragments too. Beef bowls.
Welcome.
I don't really have the funds to be able to go do what I want, but I guess I could start by leveling up my social stats. Just until evening stops by. There we go.
Welcome back. Let's see.
Sure thing.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
Oh, right.
So mind your own biz, whatever like is. We gon' flow with this head. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day.
Naturally, okay.
Never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Well, I kind of want to go into Tarturus. What do y'all have to say?
Yeah.
Isn't that...
You say that, and we all just did that just nonchalantly. Except y'all two, well, mainly Yukari was the one that struggled to do it. And Makoto is just built different. He clearly wanted to do it.
Oh, right.
The nighttime I love.
By the way,
Anytime surprise, yeah, I'm down. Sit back, relax to the sound that goes around, around, around.
not at all.
She said, hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day
Do you have some time?
expires, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me
Yes.
rock the world tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I do forget. That reminds me of the P5. Were there right and wrong answers since those don't exist in it? Yes, there is. There are right and wrong answers. You could get an additional a few points if you said the right thing on those follow-ups. I didn't know that until I looked up the guide for some of the characters because I couldn't remember what I needed to say for like their, you know, generic rank ups. But then I saw that follow-ups also gave you points if you said the right thing, so I had those pulled up as well.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning
All right.
desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world.
Okay. Let's see. Now, the thing about 3 I'm a little worried about is, can I do something tonight and still go to Tartarus? Or do I have to... Or do I just go to Tartarus? Because I know in Persona 5 you were able to freely go do something in, at night. And same thing in Persona 3... I'm tripping over my words. So in Persona 5, you used up your after-school time to go to the metaverse, and then at night you couldn't do that. Use the rewind button if you have to. Right! Right, that's a feature! Oh, how do I do that? Also, hello, Nikki. There it is, okay. Although, I can't really do anything at night. Oh, I'm ready to abuse that rewind button. Although, I can't think of anything to do it in the middle of the night, especially this early on in the playthrough, so... I might just go to Tartarus. For now, you can't do too much. Right.
As we explore Tartarus, this will be our temporary base of operations. I'm counting on you to take charge during the operation.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, tactics. I don't really use the tactics. I control them all myself. But how are y'all feeling? What about you? Alright. Let me just save real quick.
Oh, that Alright.
Alright. Hope that rewind comes back for other Atlas games. Yeah, I hope so too. I can go ahead and let you know that in Persona 5 Royal, I was super annoyed about something that I wished I had a rewind feature for. Because I said one wrong thing, and it completely changed the end of the story, and a specific character's involvement with that story. Ooh.
Leader.
Oh, but I like exploring. Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, it was X. Got it.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Yes, we have the
I forgot about this banger.
This may be a good test of your skills.
Oh shoot.
This may be a good test of your skills.
I don't remember what y'all are weak to though.
This may be a good test of your skills.
Now's the time.
This
Wait,
may
did it
be a
show?
good test of your skills.
No.
Pull the trigger. In this situation,
A lot of endings depending on what confidant you do. Yeah, that was the one thing I was super annoyed about.
Taking one down.
Wow, good job, okay?
Especially because, well, without spoiling anything, in Royal, it really mattered for one character, and it was already too late by the time I realized it, so I had to go back to a save file that was like 3 months behind where I was. And as you can guess, 3 months is a long time in that game. And I was so mad when I realized it.
Shadow spotted. Look for the enemy's weakness to win. I have to do this.
Got it.
They won't lose. That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Let's finish it. Here we go.
Oh man. All personas who share the same arcana will gain experience. Single shot. Sure.
We did it.
Perfecto.
Gosh, it feels weird having to like explore Tartarus, and my main instinct right now is to try and use Third Eye. But this ain't no Persona 5.
Can we go up those stairs?
We sure can.
Well, about that.
So get
Keep your
wrecking.
eyes peeled.
Sure. So like these? Okay, they're the
Hey,
equivalent.
there's a treasure chest.
They're the equivalent of the searchable objects, kinda. Or the items you
Here's a
find,
chance
at
to
least.
attack.
Ice. Got it.
What's the plan?
You just have.
I'll go with.
Oh, that's still sick. I almost forgot about that.
The enemy's down.
The cutaway.
The enemy's down.
They're on a roll.
Let's do it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll start with Persona Gathering for now.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight. There's a shadow.
Yeah, I see it.
There's two. Here's your chance to
So
attack.
physical and win.
What next?
Got it.
Time to shine.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Just stay right there.
How did I baton pass again? Or can I not? Oh crap, I forgot how.
You should be able to hit a weak spot.
Play this game for the entirety of February and I 100%ed it 2 times. And I'm waiting for DLC, but I don't want to buy the season pass. The DLC's already out? I had no clue. Shift for a reason. Comes out in September. Ah, okay. I guess because I already saw it on Steam, so I guess I just assumed that it was already out.
Be gone. Just kidding.
If you have Game Pass, you get it for free. Oh, thank God. That's actually what I'm on right now. I'm playing this game via Game Pass. And I'm so happy because I managed to get it. Ah, it's those. Okay. Oh, that's where it came from.
Oh, can
Those
we
are
go
the
up
stairs.
those stairs? We could head back, but it's your call.
Nah, we're not heading back.
Well done. We've completely mapped out this area.
You can already redeem it
Yes,
if you'd
that's
like
that.
to. Oh, I'm definitely gonna get the DLC. Especially if it's free. I just hope they don't remove it from Game Pass while I
By the way.
have it, because I can't remember when I downloaded Persona 3. I think it was back in February when it came out. I think it came out day one on its release on Game Pass, which was crazy. And I didn't play it because I was still in the middle of finishing up Persona 5 Royal.
It's a treasure chest.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
520 yen. Forever if you redeem it. The game, however, is not. Ah. Okay.
Shadow spotted. What's the plan? Pull the trigger.
Okay, let's try this.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
What should I do?
How do I... How do I shift? Or do I not have the option to? So I need to pay. And I would if it wasn't for the fact that DLCs for this game are like 40. Oh yeah, no, they're 40 euros. That's over here in the States, it's just as bad. It's expensive. Also, am I stupid or do I just not see the prompt for passing my turn?
What should I do?
I don't see it. I just want to know if I have the option to, or if I just have to play it through. No, it's not tactics. Definitely not item.
Have to do this.
Left stick. No.
How's everyone feeling?
Clicking the sticks, bumpers, triggers,
Here's your chance.
nothing.
Target a weakness.
Oh well. Yeah, I used both. None of them worked. Neither of them did, I should say. Holy arrow.
Be gone. Just kidding.
I should probably look at the controls first. Because if I don't know how to shift, that's going to be a problem. I'm going to look so dumb. Shuffle time. Keep knocking. Okay, that didn't tell me anything. That's analyze. Yeah, please, cause I really need to know that. Yeah, it's still tactics. Maybe in configurations? Yeah, battle. Shift. Okay, well that doesn't, that's, there we go, gamepad. Left trigger, I was hitting left trigger! Okay, we'll try this again then.
Yo, there's a shadow.
Yeah, yeah. Must have to unlock it. Oh, that's dumb though.
You have the initiative. What next?
Why would it make me unlock it when it showed me in the tutorial how to do it? Okay.
The enemy's down.
Left trigger. No? Is there a certain requirement that I need? That's weird.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice. Looks like the enemy's
Yeah,
weak
because
to
I could
ice.
just switch.
How's everyone feeling?
Yeah, it did. It told me the tutorial and everything.
Can't stop.
You have fire, so...
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
I'll go with.
All right, the enemy's down.
What to do?
Yeah, nope. Couldn't even do it with Makoto either.
Now, you're on a roll.
Get ready.
Single shot. I'll get more XP.
Ha! Perfecto. Have a stairs.
Okay, the stairs are right there. Got it.
All right.
I have 170 hours in one save.
We have to do this.
That sounds like my Persona 5 playthrough. Although I think I have like 230 on it now. But it's also the New Game Plus playthrough, so there was that.
Have to do this. Good hit. They won't lose. All right. Here we go.
Money.
That went great. Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
There we go. I'm sure that these don't give it. Oh, I have a dash attack. Okay. I think I have 4 New Game Plus between PS4 and 5
The enemy's
versions.
nearby. Let's see.
I have like multiple save files as well, but they're usually just because I try and like experiment and like
That's
okay.
Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices.
Takes a lot of the danger out of the game.
Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Yeah, true. I can see where you're coming from, CJ. Though, a counterpoint, I think in well, at least in Persona 5 Royal, if you level up Kasumi's confidant rank you get a grappling hook that arguably definitely takes the danger away from the shadows. Especially the distance, you can freaking ambush them. But, you know, doesn't mean anything. It is cheap though. So I don't know how often I'm gonna even be using the dash attack. That's quite some distance. That is quite the distance, actually.
I guess not all of them are totally weak, but they still don't stand a chance against me.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
This is beyond the level of an ordinary shadow. Watch yourselves.
What next?
Actually, maybe piercing? No? Got it. Shoot.
Let's see. Let's do this.
Ah, yes, thank you, Junpei.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yuri.
Actually, can I shift now? No? No shift?
Let's see.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright, everyone. Takeba's been knocked out. Can you get her up?
I could try? No promises, though. Though I really do need to get her up.
The enemy's down.
Never mind.
I do have one.
Something else. Never mind.
The enemy's weakness is fire.
What to do? So
Oh, crap.
Now, it's time for a full assault.
Okay. I don't want to be left down to 2 people, though. And I know this is going to be weaker. Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Yours out. Can you help him?
Wait, is it still a thing in the game where if I don't revive them, do they go home for the night? I remember one of the earlier iterations of Persona 3. If you didn't revive them, they just went home.
I'll go with you.
All right. The enemy's down. Orpheus. Nicely
Okay.
done. Enemy eliminated.
I guess I'll find out.
You won. Now let's move on.
Because if that's the case, then I can't fight by myself. Went home and we're sick too. Right, yeah.
Nicely done.
It's a little too late for that, Yukari. Both of y'all just passed out.
Jeez.
Oh, are y'all fine? Oh! Oh, y'all are fine! Oh, y'all do the thing from Persona 5 now! Oh, that's gonna be great. the team and your character would get tired and stop being in your party. Yeah, I do remember that. Probably should have used Yukari's healing. Makoto's SP is valuable.
Is that treasure?
Okay, I got a bead. That would have been nice earlier.
Let's see.
No! We're not cowards, Mitsuru.
How's work?
In the remake, they've removed since sick and tired isn't a thing. Visit Inagawa. Get your free courage boost after visiting. Alright, good tips, good tips. Appreciate it. Also, I'm glad that that is removed, because that was annoying.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Shadow. Are you not gonna turn around? You're just gonna stand there? Well.
Is that?
Oh! You already gave me a tutorial on this!
Alright. Let me tell you about a new tactic called shifting.
No, it's not new. You've told
When you
me.
knock an enemy down, shifting allows you to leverage that opening to let someone else take action. Once you do, your offense can follow up with whoever you passed your action to. If you can coordinate well with your team, you'll be able to claim victory with even greater efficiency. You should all be experienced enough to pull this off now. Go ahead and
Also, I agree, definitely. I feel like this might be a hot take, but I feel like in the harder difficulties, they should have probably kept that feature. Like if you had it on Merciless, definitely keep it.
The enemy is weak to slashes. All right, the enemy's down.
Leave it to me. Now's the time.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
What next? Yo! All right. Here we go.
I think you failed it. Oh, you didn't do the tutorial.
Well done. Let's continue exploring.
Probably, maybe. Because it definitely taught me. I could even go back to like the previous stream, and it tells, and I could skip to the point where I did learn it already. Or maybe it was just because I hadn't played it in a while and I just forgot. But no, I'm pretty sure I remember. Oh, I have a double slash. Huh. But I'm pretty sure I remember. Unless I'm mistaken, then I'm just gonna look like an idiot, and I'll own up to my faults.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, what the? Ah, dang it!
Great. They shouldn't be a problem.
I got caught fumbling.
I have to do this.
Could have taken more time and effort
That's an enemy down.
to cram
Good
old
job,
features.
Takeba. The enemy is weak to slash.
Right. Okay, so ice.
I'll show 'em. Hell yeah, let's shoot it.
Enemy down. Get that up, warrior.
I should have an ice move.
This is our. You're on a roll.
Major Arcana cards. Okay. Wait, which one is the... Wait, which one's the major one? Is it the gold one? I want to say it is, but if I pick it and it's the wrong one, then I just fumbled. The full one? Okay. I probably should have just read the description then.
Doing pretty well.
Okay, but I wanted to be safe rather than sorry, so let's see.
Looks like we...
Hope we don't run into any
All right.
creeps here.
Appreciate it, guys.
You gotta run, fight, and climb stairs. You know, I'm actually pretty fit, huh?
Nothing here makes sense. Whatever happens, don't over...
I almost missed. Oh, well, I did miss.
Two. Here's your chance to attack.
Okay, I'm trying not to use up any SP at the moment.
This may be a good test of your skill.
I have fire and wind from the other two, so I'll try ice. Nothing.
Excellent. You avoided it.
Gives you more XP in this Tarturus exploration. Okay. Definitely good then.
Let's see.
Fire. Got it. Money. Okay, yeah, I see it at the bottom left. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Good to know.
Perfecto. Down the stairs.
Alright, there's still a couple areas over here I wanted to look at, right? Yeah.
Looks like we've mapped...
Gosh, that dash is cheap, low-key.
Enemies, you have the initiative.
Okay.
Focus.
Yuri's taking one down.
Oh, wait, were you not?
Weak to ice.
Oh. Oh! Shoot! I thought y'all were the same ones. That's my B.
Yuri avoided the attack. Great show of skill.
Managed to make it through.
Well, at least I still got a shuffle time. That's cool.
You've lost a lot of stamina. Are you all right?
I'm fine. No need to worry. We're all Gucci.
Pull the trigger.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
You're up.
Hey, that's the bit. What's next?
Gosh. I know it's the same game over and over, but I don't know. There's something about the combat in Reload that I like more than in Royal from 5. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something like that I like about this more.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
That was it, right? Yeah. I learned this thing after 70 hours. Wait, make what stronger? The Arcana burst that they told me about not so long ago that I didn't pay attention to, really? I think if I get enough of the major Arcanas, it levels up. Yeah, auto recover. I don't use
It's a
that.
treasure chest.
Oh, the way the shadows wriggle and
Fire.
Here's your chance to attack.
Unless you have another weakness, but
Let's see.
I had to pee.
The enemy's down. Okay.
A life stone. Cool.
hey, there's a treasure chest.
I think that P3 is the best Persona. Is the best of the Persona games.
They're weak, so let's finish them
Now's the
quick.
time.
I definitely like 3. 3, I think. Well,
Enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
I hope it becomes my favorite.
Looks like
That's
the enemy's weak.
that's really what I want to say. I don't have ice,
Leader, go for it.
but the dash attack becomes stronger if you do certain things. Okay,
All right. The enemy's down.
and that's ice. I don't have any other ice, so I'll just try and take it out. If you haven't figured it out yet, 4 is my fave. Yeah, that does make sense. I think one of my friends, he likes 4 as well. I think 4 might be his favorite. He's the only one that I know that has played all of them. And by all, I mean 3, 4, and 5. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go pee. I can't hold it in any longer. Alright, I'm back. But, what's it called? Ah, welcome, Patrick. Good to have you. But, what's it called? I think 5, if I really had to think about it, 5 is my favorite. But it's also the only one I've played to completion several times. And, what's it called? Whenever it comes to, like, music, though, oh my gosh.
Don't be so reckless. You won't have enough stamina.
I got it. But when it comes to the music, I love both 5 and 3. I've listened to some of 4's, and I think it's maybe just because I don't have some kind of attachment to it, but 4 doesn't resonate with me as much as 3 or 5.
Look at it.
Ah, no advantage? Dang.
Let's see. What to do?
I should have enough for fire, right? Fire's only 3, right? Yeah.
The enemy's down. Roger that. What now? That's an enemy down. Good job, Makoto.
Can't stop now.
Reach out to the truth, shadow world, and your affection. Okay, I will say I do love reach out to the truth. Reach out to truth. The battle theme for 4 is pretty good, and the only reason I remember about the battle theme from that is, admittedly, I came across it by accident. And also because I've heard it on Smash Bros.
Oh, pretty well.
And Smash Bros has, let's see, it has Beneath the Mask, like some kind of different version of it. I'm trying to remember. It was like a specific version that they made for Smash, a remix. That's what I was thinking of. And then,
There's a shadow.
trying to think, they had Reach Out for Truth, Mass Destruction, and a bunch of other of the music from all the previous games, and I love it.
Enemy's weakness is fire.
I am out of SP though.
Let's use this.
Probably should have used that before the battle.
What's next?
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Oh, Persona 1? Really? Okay, I had fire, now I need ice. But man, I love 3's music. I do like some of the songs from the original though, from S.E.E.S, more than Reload. Like Mass Destruction, I was kind of disappointed with this version of Mass Destruction.
Oh, pretty well.
I still like it, but it just doesn't hit as good as the previous version.
Is that tread?
Also, I think I'll quit after I get to floor 10, maybe.
Found the stairs. Wanna head up? All right, let's get going.
All right.
Is that treasure?
I don't like this version of Mass
There's two.
Destruction.
Here's your chance to attack.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about.
This may be a good test of your skill.
Oh boy.
What to do?
Yeah, that is a good question. Oh, well. Jeez.
What's the plan?
Strike. Should go ahead and try it just in case. Oh, really?
Oh, that was close.
Excellent. You avoided it.
Ooh.
In this situation,
Alright, that hurt.
let's use this.
Appreciate it. For real?
This may be a good test of your skill.
Let's see.
I'll try a bash.
Guy's the last
Yuri's taken one down.
Mm.
This may be a good test of your skill.
Not slash.
This may be a good test
Not
of your
piercing
skill.
either, so.
Give him hell.
I watched the playthrough of Persona Q, and she did the battle theme for that, which is also mixed. Dang! Everywhere! But you can't go wrong with Persona music at all. I love it.
This may be a good test of your skill.
What to do?
Oops. Ice, of course.
Well done.
It's
Let's
over.
continue exploring.
I gotta say, like, some of
Tarturus
my
running low on stamina.
favorite battle themes I've like heard for Persona 5 in general. I love Takeover from 5 Royal. I love the one that plays for the ambush theme here on Reload. I love this one. Wish I knew the title.
That will take us to the entrance. Should we head back?
Takeba is severely exhausted. Perhaps we ought to head back.
And then I do like Reach Out to the Truth. And I'm trying to think what else. Oh, the one from Strikers, because I think Lynn did those. Cause she had some good ones in Strikers.
All right, the enemy's down.
Slash.
Handle it.
It's all you.
It's going down now. Is that the name of the song?
Wow, good job, Junpei.
You've collected all the major Arcana cards that appear in a day. Arcana first, need to acquire them. Until you leave Tarturus for the day. Oh! Money! Not a lot, but it's something.
Just kidding. Haha! Perfecto.
I guess we'll just have to return for now. I'm gonna go and fuse a couple of personas since we're here.
Marvelous. I'm looking forward to it.
Ah, so they're really giving me a reason to come and see you more often.
How may I assist you?
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
This would be a wise choice.
Comes with ice. So I think you already have ice. You don't have any attacks and you have wind.
This would be a wise choice. Please choose what skills to inherit.
It seems no new powers have been bestowed upon you.
Yes.
So it begins.
Oh, that's cool. A good bit more amusing to watch than the 5 executions. Jack Frost. I mean, I can get a Nikomata, but nah. Really would have liked a Jack Frost.
Personas come to be. It is a special persona you desire, is it not? Well then, shall we take a look?
Are you finished? How may I assist you? We look forward.
Alright. Sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah. We're done for tonight. Got some money in XP at least.
Yo. You sure?
Weird stuff's been happening at this school. Hey, listen, I'll take anything over my previous life. Get this, I was treated as a criminal despite me having some false charges that no one believed. It's kind of like Twitter right now. Everyone hears one bad thing without any kind of conclusive evidence and they believe it. Crazy, huh?
Yo, what's up? Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come? No reason really. Just don't have anything to do later. Plus, I figured we could finish our chat from this morning. So how about it, man?
About the
Let's get
rumors?
some ramen at the mall and talk.
Sure.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Well, was I right or was I right? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it? We've gotta put some special ingredient in it. Something no other ramen shop would ever use. Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name. Ah, my bad. I always geek out a little whenever I eat here.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You do? Really? You taste the magic too? Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more by the minute. By the way, I hear you and Takeba-san are pretty close. Damn, you just transferred here too. Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age. Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. Let me know when you're free. I'll tell you all about my secret plan. Dude, you're gonna flip when you hear it.
Really?
I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest. to create a persona of the magician arcana.
Okay. You mean?
What? It's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show.
Sucks.
Oh well. Let's get going.
Call me crazy, but I don't
Swap
really
numbers.
like
That
Kenji.
cell phone.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Okay.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
He's very
In my biz.
yeah. I agree.
We gon' throw it, he said. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning
Gotta go use the restroom here too.
fire, but never expires. But we gon' chill today. Let me rock the world tomorrow, you know.
Okay, I can use that to recall anything important if I need it. Let's see. It's evening already. You guys said there was nothing really to do at night, right? That's the problem with this game. Being the first, establish the formula, but still needed to fix making links more fascinating. Right. I know with 5, I loved like most of the characters with 5. Leveling up their ranks. It was so much fun, as well as hearing their stories and everything like that. And then in 3, I only remember a couple of stories. I know a little bit about Yukari's situation. Same thing with Mitsuru's. Fuka's great. Love her. She's great. But it's weird with like it's weird in the sense of like that Fuka and Futaba both give me the same kind of vibes, but the thing is that maybe it's because they like pushed the whole little sister narrative with Futaba, and considering that she kind of was your sister, that's what made her like that's what like pushed me away from her as a confidant to date. Fuka, I don't know what it is. Like, man, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to explain. But yeah, I just like Fuka more. And as for Sun, yeah, I agree. I forgot, what's it called? Was it like Kamiki? Something like that? I can't remember. I can't remember. But yeah. Me personally, like, it may be a hot take, but I definitely liked, I like Yoshida. Yoshida to me was a good Sun confidant as well. I think he's like heavily underrated.
You should. Thanks for coming. Done already? Come again.
Probably should have waited till Saturday, but it's though right now, so. Okay, you're closed. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday nights. One thing that sets 4 apart is you have a choice of Sunlink? Really? Okay, not now. I want to take a look around. Yeah, of course. Okay. And then that's karaoke. That's antiques. Let's make some money first. Since it's Wednesday. If you do music, you get INA. If you do drama, you get Yumi. Oh, that's cool. Being able to choose. Nice. Also, strength is split. You have the same 2 friends. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce their names, but the story of which you follow is based on if you choose soccer or basketball. Oh, you know, I like that. I like that concept. Gives you some incentive to play a second time to see the stories.
You know
Man,
what?
I definitely would. I'm gonna have to give 4 a try then.
Wow.
I mean, I was going to already, but I really need to play 4. Running. There's an achievement for working, like getting 80,000 yen. Yikes. Okay. Ah, hey! I don't know if I've made this clear. I don't like you though, so... Should also play P4, but I'm here playing P5 again. And nothing wrong with that. I love 5. Every now and then I replay some of the battles. Or I like click options I never otherwise would pick. Like the one scene from Persona 5 where you're on the subway and there's like the kid that approaches you thinking that you brought a cat, and they made it a big deal because they didn't pay the pet fare. So then you have the option of either petting Morgana gently, roughly, or you can button mash, and I clicked the button mash, and boy did that not disappoint. Oh wait, forgot about you. Shaped like a crab but doesn't taste like one. Might please someone. Yes! Button mash. Yeah, I didn't know that was... I didn't know I'd actually... I'd be so amused just button mashing on Morgana. It was great. because I always picked the just gently stroke Morgana, pet him. So then that happened, and sure enough, button mashing, best option. Can I take a quick tour? Oh. No! Go away, Kenji! I'm not free. I'm joining the track team. Yeah. Joining track team.
So, starting today, he's an official member of the team.
Nice.
Welcome aboard. I'm Yuko Nishiwaki.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
You're a second year, right? Since we're in the same grade, you can just call me Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Yes.
Here's
Best girl.
our future team captain. Great runner and
I
plays
think
as
we're
well
gonna.
as
I think we have a
You
difference
two
in
are the same
opinion.
class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it.
No, you're not wrong. I do
The
like
guy
her,
who went out
but
with Takeba on the
for
first day
me,
of school, right?
uh,
You're practically a celebrity.
I think I've already made it
See
clear who I
Miyamoto.
like the most.
You see me around, right? Then, long story short, from now on, you're mine after school. Better not think you're getting the easy treatment just
Yes.
because you joined mid-season.
Ah, also welcome, we. No, you haven't missed anything all too crazy. Just a little bit of combat from Tarturus, but as of now, we're just joining the track team.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our
Right, I
blessing
agree.
if thou choosest.
But gosh, it's such a grind to try and be able to like romance her. That's why I'm trying to level up my academics while I can before I get to that point, because it's gonna be a while.
Since this is your first practice, just have a look around and then call it a day. We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no
Okay,
practice the days
so
before tests, though.
every
I'll make
weekday
sure your uniform
besides
is ready for
Wednesday.
next time.
In the original P3, you could choose 3 sports teams. Oh, can I not? Can I not in Reload? Think I will. Hi.
Oh, hello. What's up?
You can't in Reload? Dang. Fuka not even in a conversation for me. Aw, man, poor Fuka. I like Fuka. She's top 3 for me. Not as like a romanceable option, but as just one of my more favorite girls out of 3. But let's see. Let me find, I forget which confidant you are. Your strength, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today. See ya.
Alright, that's fine. I didn't want to anyway. So it's a bummer not joining the team. Aw, dang, I felt that.
So dance. If you wanna go ahead,
Oh, of course.
do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
Are you feeling any better?
So mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with the set. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire every day. Raise
I don't think so.
fires, but we gon' chill today.
Let's see.
Rock the world tomorrow.
Yeah, what's everyone's status right about now? Yeah, Arrow can go tonight. Perfect. Let's see. It's Thursday, and yeah, there's still nothing really to do much. It was all an illusion of choice with the sports team. Not sad. You don't have a choice of which outfit Kaz is in. Ah. Well, let's see. I think we could get some more grinding done in Tarturus, or I could get a little bit more work in. Oh, you know what I gotta do now. My daily grind of the freaking, the water and the other drink, Aragonade or something like that, whatever it's called. Even if it doesn't change that much. Yeah, I know that, what's it called? The developers were talking about, I saw an interview where they felt like it was too much work to try and put the female pro tag in Reload. And I was actually upset whenever I heard about that. I mean, I still would have played Makoto, but oh man, it would have been nice though to be able to choose. What was her name? Kotone or something like that. I can't remember.
Okay, let's get to it.
Yeah, big open room.
I guess not all of them are totally weak, but they still don't stand a chance against me. All right, squad, move out.
Blood thinks he's in charge.
Is that treasure?
Okay, you're the one that's weak to ice. Right. They almost didn't make the answer DLC, but they managed to still implement it. Yeah, maybe they might change their minds. At least that's what I'm counting on.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori. I'm ready. Leave it to me. I have to do this.
Right, I agree. But, you know, as of now, my first impressions of Reload, still very positive. Money. We're broke right now, so we gotta be grinding up for that money. Someone has done a lot of the work for FMC over the last 6 months.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice. Alright, the enemy's down.
Hey, pick me! Hey, that's the best.
I've seen a mod for Persona 3 that I could download where they did implement the FMC pretty well. I think I even saw a mod for it that I was thinking about adding to Persona 5, where I think they added their own OC of what a FMC for Joker would have looked like, which I thought was pretty neat, but it didn't. I don't think it gives off the same kind of vibe that Joker could, because everyone knows that Joker is that Rizzler. Ah, dang.
Prepare yourself.
Fumbled.
I'll go with.
Alright, the enemy's down. Alright, the enemy's down.
Yeah, it was a really good idea, but they cut it really early in development. Yeah. Unfortunate. You know, a thought just now occurred. What the heck does Yukari do when she charges in with that bow? I know you can hit people with your bow, but that's also not recommended. Causing any kind of damage to your gear like that is no bueno, especially your bow. Unless you're Green Arrow. I've already went through there.
Down the stairs.
It was like when it was so late that it came out both on PS3 and PS4. Right.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Ah! I missed.
Let's get cracking.
Let's see what to do.
High chance of distress. No. I'll try it. Perfect.
Now's the time. Focus. Yuri avoided the attack. Great show of skill. The enemy's down. Good hit.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, I just now read your last message. Yeah, Persona 5 did take a while. I know one of my friends, we were still in high school, and he kept talking about how he was excited for Persona 5.
Let's do the same thing for our next.
And I think it wasn't until... Actually, no, he might have got to play it before we graduated. Because both he and I, we graduated in 2019.
We got ourselves a shadow.
Alright, now's the time. The enemy is weak to slashes.
Yeah. Not even gonna bother. What is that guard?
Let's see.
Oh, wait, whoop.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
I'll go with.
Oh, no. Whoops. We still disturbing the peace with this one. Still on that money grind. I'm still obsessed with all the money, especially because in Royal I already maxed out. I got like, I think it's all 9s and everything like that.
We could head
That's maxed out.
It's your call.
Because for some reason in Royal, or Persona 5 I should say, they don't let you go up to 10 million yen, which I'm still upset about.
It's a treasure chest.
Also, welcome Noah. It's all good. Nothing interesting really happened, story-wise at least.
There's two. Here's your chance to attack.
Should have a fire. There we go.
Alright, the enemy's down.
Do it. Shoot, that's the best. What's next?
The Royal came out mid-pandemic.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, there was plenty of time to go and play it, huh? That is true. I think all I ended up... This is gonna sound crazy, but what I ended up doing in my time during the pandemic was I was actually in the middle of a Pokemon Go grind. Silly, I know.
Oh, away the shadows.
And that was how I ended up catching it the first time. Naturally. You go out in a big group like that, someone's gonna get sick. And it really was awful though.
What to do?
Alright, the enemy's down. I got your back.
At the time, you could only do outdoor activities with distancing. Yeah. Like 6 feet apart, which, if you have any sort of common sense, you would know that airborne diseases like that, it don't matter the distance. If you're still within, like, a close vicinity of each other, even like that in a public space, you're going to catch it.
There's a shadow.
I'll be honest, that should not have hit.
Yes, we have the advantage.
But at least what I would do is that I still wore a mask. I know there was the whole argument that people kept saying that it was ineffective and everything like that. I still did it just because didn't want other people to get sick. Because even though you don't show symptoms of you being sick or anything like that, you can still be a carrier of diseases. So that was just a precaution. Anything to like limit the chances. It wouldn't make it 0, but it would drop your chances of getting sick. But I'm also not a medical professor or any kind of, there we go, whoops, or have any kind of like medical knowledge or anything like that to say for certain, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, for sure.
Perfecto. Yo, there's a shadow.
Juked! And yeah, exactly. Cells still fluctuate.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Can't stop now.
Enemy down. Get that up, Yori.
Ooh, no, not fire. I need ice. I'm trying to think of what else I was also obsessed with during mid-pandemic, because what I do remember of me, like, staying indoors, what I would end up doing is I'd occupy my time playing either, what's it called? Minecraft or, gosh, I'm trying to think. Because I didn't play Persona yet. I hadn't encountered or played it at all yet. That wasn't until as of late, like 2 years ago maybe, when I first started.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
But it was Minecraft and I can't even remember. Probably not even that important then, if I can't remember what game it was.
Look at it.
Man, being able to tell Junpei to use Agi instead of hoping because AI is sweet. Oh, definitely.
The enemy's weak to ice. The enemy's weakness is
I hated that.
What to do?
Alright, the enemy's down.
I always like being able to tell the party members what to do. That has been my favorite thing since 5. I don't know if it was in 4, but in 5 I definitely preferred it. Being able to command everyone. I'll take the skill card, just in case. Though I don't think I'll need Dia.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Looks like we've mapped every.
Revival bead. Cool, cool.
Oh, stairs!
Let's get a move on, party people.
Not sure about 4 vanilla, but individual commands definitely in 4 golden. Good. Oh man. Oi.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Yeah, give me a second, Junpei. Just still getting a bunch of XP.
We
There's
got the
2.
upper hand.
Here's your chance to attack.
Ice. Yeah, I remember. Oh, a crit.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Take it from here.
Wow. I think that's the first ever crit I've seen you do in like forever, Yukari.
This is our. You're on a roll.
Normally, all I remember of Yukari is just missing and missing and then missing some more. That's all I remember. Hey, MA, welcome. Black Ops 3 gun game was phenomenal. Okay, hear me out. I actually don't care for gun game. I actually don't like it. It's crazy. I played 1 round of it with my friends on Modern Warfare 3 because that came out on what is it, Game Pass not too long ago.
One teleporter sighted. It'll take us back to the entrance.
But I do like Infected. Infected is really funny.
Yo, there's a shadow.
There's 2. Here's your chance to attack.
Okay. And then your ice as well. I should probably be more conservative of all my skills. I'm trying to get to one of the further floors and be able to get to a checkpoint.
Wow, good job, Junpei.
I spent the COVID years Final Fantasy 10 and 12. Oh. I wish I did that. I would always play zombies, but with a big friend group, it was either gun game or Infected. I would definitely rather play Infected. I love Infected.
Hey, it's the stairs.
And Modern Warfare 3 was so funny because I wish I had recorded it, but I had managed to like throw a knife just freaking across an entire map and managed to hit one of my friends, and he sat there and watched the replay. Oh my gosh. It was the funniest thing ever.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Right. Got it, Mitsuru. Also, I'm doing good, MA. How about you?
Hey, have you ever wondered who's been setting up treasure chests here?
I don't know, but it's probably not the shadows, huh?
Nice deduction, Junpei Iori, ace detective. You are possibly right. I'm good apart for the temperatures.
There's 2. Here's your chance to
Yeah,
attack.
fair. Pretty hot over here right now, but
All right. The enemy's down.
I am inside my own apartment and AC is working pretty good. Well, not just the AC, I'm also under a freaking vent, so the cold air is blowing over me and my setup right now. Feels nice, and every now and then it gets to the point where it's just freezing cold. Like to the point where my fingers feel numb.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
But I'd rather be cold than burning up, for sure. Tired, school's kicking butt, but I'm a master at thugging it out. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I personally liked school. Crazy, I know. But I did like it. Not necessarily for school itself, but it was mainly because of my friends, naturally. That was my motivation to keep going. As well as because I also didn't want to be a bumbling mess out in public, not knowing who your current president is, not knowing your own flag, your national flag, not even knowing how many states there are in the United States.
Oh, pretty well.
Don't even remember who the first president was, when when Independence Day is. Oh my gosh, I see a bunch of people like that, and it's disheartening. It's sad seeing people like that, uneducated, in public. Also, yes, I hope you get better, because MA, because pink eye is I had it not too long ago, and it sucked. Constant itchiness of my eye, it was just driving me insane. I couldn't even sleep. School was a mess for me, but I liked what they reached me. Partially because I get essential prices in different streams for 6 months. School gives lots of work, but I'm worried I'll miss a deadline. Yeah, sounds about right. From where I live, people would not care about the history of the nation, and that's sad. It may be because I'm more of like a history buff, kinda. Ha 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 ha! Makoto! But I liked history. I liked learning about it, especially the funny side of history. But it's also good to be educated. I can at least tell you when the United States Independence Day was, unlike about maybe 60% of the population here, which is crazy. I'm the type of person that overworks himself. Yeah, I can see that. My kind of stress, at least in school, was that...
Nice going, Junpei.
Oops, wrong button. My kind of stress in school was just that I was horrible at... My worst problem with school was the fact that I would procrastinate horrendously. We had a year-long project that was supposed to be done throughout your entire senior year of school. And like an idiot, or more so someone who just had poor planning skills, I didn't do it until like the last week of school. And yeah, needless to say, it was one of my worst projects ever. But I still, surprisingly, I still got a B.
Every few floors,
And it was enough for me to graduate.
gatekeeper. They're always stronger and nastier than the last.
All right.
Let's go! I had to read a 600-page book in one night. One time I went insane. Ish. I couldn't do that. If it's reading or something like that, I could not do that. If it's like writing an essay, oh, I could definitely do that.
I can suggest the most effective attack based on the enemy's weakness. But I can only assist like this when we know the enemy's weakness. I'm sorry, but until you can get more information, you'll be on your own.
It's alright, Mitsuru. Alright, I need fire.
All right, I can handle it.
Junpei's up to bat. Now give him hell.
literally cheat on exams where I would not have because I was not good for studying. Oh my gosh. My friends hated me in school for that very reason. Because, what's it called? Because I was the kind of person where I didn't study. I would literally take a look at the study guide like right before the test, because we were allowed to do that. We were given like 5 minutes of study time.
Pull the trigger.
And I would read over the study guide, retain all the information that I could within those 5 minutes, and then still make like a perfect A on that test. And then my friends are like, oh my gosh, I studied for this test for like the past week and I still got a failing grade and everything like that, or I didn't get an A or something like that. And I'll just be like, I got an A. Oh really? You have any study tips? I don't. You don't have study tips? And I'm like, no, I didn't study. And they never believe me. It even reminds me of a freaking, I had an incident with one of the teachers. I might have told this story already on a previous stream, but since I have a lot of new people here, I don't mind retelling it.
You won. Now let's move
I
on.
had a teacher for one of my math classes because I took, I think it was pre-calculus in my sophomore year, and she got mad at me because I made a 96 on the final. Because we had a system where she'd individually call students up to the desk to look at the grade, because apparently some students get embarrassed by having their grade announced to the whole class. So whenever it was my turn, she called me up to go look at my test for the final for that grade. And I look at the screen and she points at it and she's like, you got a 96 on the final, which brought my grade up, my final overall grade for that class up to like a 90 or something like that. An A, basically. And I'm like, oh, I got a 96. That's pretty good. And then she gets mad at me. She's like, if it were up to me, you don't deserve this A. And I'm just like, well, dang. I didn't say anything. I just let her go off because she's like, because what this tells me is that you scoring a 96 on the final means that you clearly knew the material, but you never did any of the homework or the classwork. And I just stood there in silence because I was just baffled at the teacher telling me that I didn't deserve an A, even though I clearly knew the material and I still passed, which should be what matters because I paid attention. But she was just mad because I never did homework in her class. Freaking to the point where she freaking told me I didn't deserve an A. I was like, that's crazy. After all, I've made up my mind. Right. I got a 79 at the last year, 1 point short of getting a scholarship of 500 euros. And math, sometimes I would be so scared I would shake for 10 minutes after getting an A. That's how stressed I'd get. Right. Right, I agree. I definitely think that homework, to me, it was a bit redundant.
Check out that fancy chat.
And I don't want to encourage people to not do it just because of like that I did it. Using 3, dang. But oh, I was about to say, yeah, there you go. But just because I did it doesn't mean that anyone else should do it. I don't recommend it at all. Especially because, at least for our school, homework was 10% of your overall grade, meaning me not doing homework meant that the highest final grade I could ever make for that class is a 90. And that's like the only chance to get an A. And naturally, because I didn't do homework for any of my classes, I got a lot of B's. And that's to be expected. That's the only grade I could possibly get without getting a perfect on every test and any other form of classwork that I was given. It was just, that was the one thing I was most stressed out about, is the fact that I procrastinated so horrendously and didn't do homework, so my grades suffered because of that. Especially because it may be a little bit of hubris coming out of me, but I could have done a lot better had I actually cared and put in the work. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh, the rare shadows.
All right.
Found a rare one.
The rare shadows.
That's a real one. Don't let it escape. Now's the time.
I'll try not to.
I'll give him hell.
Oh no, not wind. Inflicted with freeze. Perfect. All right.
Enemy's frozen. Don't make a prime target.
Shoot.
One more.
But yeah, no. I think I ended up graduating probably with like a I can't remember. I don't think I even got a 3 3.0 GPA. I don't think so. I want to say it was a 2.8. But I also can't remember. Interesting, these things aren't one-shot wonders anymore. Right. I don't know if it's OCD, but sometimes if I'm on a test, if I fail, I would legit feel that I'm a failure. I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate to fail one of the tests, but oh, I just got an Xbox achievement. Defeat a rare golden enemy. But yeah, no, some of these tests, I swear that they were made specifically to make the student feel horrible whenever you either fail or you get so close that you could have passed, especially after you find out your final grade for it. Oh shoot!
Here's your chance to attack. What next?
College is starting in like 15 days. Might dip for some time here. Hey, that's perfectly fine. Focus on you and your personal life, especially your education.
Yuri's taken one down. Excellent. You avoided.
Inflicted with poison. Shoot. I don't remember if there's... There we go. Yeah, definitely good luck. And take your studies seriously. Oh, man. Life drain.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Is that
I was about to say, I don't think you did anything, Junpei. You got hit. That's about it.
Well done.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
That reminds me.
Yeah, escape.
Alright, let's keep moving.
is that treasure?
There's two. Here's your chance to attack. All right, the enemy's down.
Gosh.
What's the plan?
Oh man. Sometimes I think back and I low-key wish that I had the funds to be able to go to have gone to college, especially because my career that I would have liked to have pursued, what's it called, architecture. That's what I wanted to pursue. It's incredibly hard to do so without furthering the education within that field. But because I live in the U.S. and because I didn't take my studies too seriously, I missed the opportunity for several scholarships, especially because I was a gifted student within my grade level and all sorts.
Time for a fight.
That will always be my biggest regret, so I definitely encourage you guys to take your studies seriously. But the silver lining, at least, is that I definitely would not be around for streaming or anything like that.
Now's the time.
Because I'd be studying. But also at the same time, if I ever decide that I really want to pursue it, I do have the option to do so via apprenticeships, or like being able to have like familial connections to be able to get into the field and study it in my own time. Or I could always take out a loan and actually go to college. But, you know, student loans, they are ridiculous. I know one of my cousins told me about how he has a friend who he got a student loan to be able to pursue his career and everything like that he wants to do for the rest of his life, which is admirable. And, you know, he completed college, but now he's got so much debt, and after he finished up college, there was no job that he was ever guaranteed in order to be able to pay off his student loan.
We could head back.
So now he has a ton of debt and no way to pay it off because there's no jobs for his career, which is crazy. And like, the guy's like, I want to say he's like 30 and he's still paying off student loans.
The enemy's down.
And obviously, I'm very much afraid of doing that, because if I get a loan and then I'm stuck in an endless perpetual debt that I may or may not ever be able to pay off, yeah, I'd rather not.
Doing pretty well.
I'll take down that last shadow real quick before I go to the next floor. Gosh, that dash mechanic is still crazy.
You have the initiative.
But yeah. As I said, silver lining.
The enemy's down.
I do this as a hobby because I have the time for it, and I have fun doing it. I have fun talking to you guys. So I always will look at the positive for that situation. And besides, I at least have a stable amount of income. I can keep myself supported, living here in an apartment and all that. So it's not dim. I'm just not doing what I would have liked to have done for the rest of my life. But
Oh, pretty well.
well, I put it like that, and it sounds much worse than it actually is. But yeah, I'm doing good for myself. So yeah, there is that. And I hope you guys also end up doing good with y'all's lives as well.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up.
Oh. And I jump. There we go.
We have the advantage. You can do this. This may be a good test of your skill.
Strike attack. Okay.
Focus.
But yeah.
What to do?
Let's see.
Just want to try out all the physical skills real quick.
Tough luck.
Excellent. How can you dodge the attack?
Ah, dang, that did a lot of damage. I chose university because it's really difficult getting a good paying job without a degree. It very much is, yes.
This may be a good test of your skill.
If only, what's it called? If only you were guaranteed a job, like, after you get a hold, you know, of said degree. That would be amazing. So I know it would really mess up it would mess with the idea of being able to have, like, an opportunity. Say if, like, you're trying to apply for a job that you're equally capable of doing as someone who went to go get a degree. Kind of. Sorry, I had to answer something real quick. Language degree gets me a job very quickly. Man, it's rough all around here. Definitely. The job market is ridiculous. Especially with, like, the latest trend, at least around here where I live in the States. The weirdest thing that goes on around here is that there's jobs, granted,
Really convenient.
not great ones, but they're jobs nonetheless. And many people can put their applications in only for them to get ignored. And they're not even given the time of day to be able to even have a chance at the job. So the position is constantly open, but no one is able to take it because they just don't hire anyone. And that's something that I definitely think is ridiculous. Like, can you imagine, like, for example, the local McDonald's around here is hiring for like 3 different positions, but they don't have anyone taking up that position, and it's for something like really simple, and it pays, I guess, somewhat decently for what it is. Yet they won't hire anyone, and they've had people who, like, tried to, you know, they've put in an application, they've talked to people, but they still don't hire them for doing the basic of all jobs just because they don't want to pay an additional. Oh, hi, cat. But they just don't want to pay an additional worker. Instead, they try and take advantage of people who are willing to do the work without paying them the extra position. A lot of employers take advantage of that. Why pay an additional person, like, say, $10 an hour when you can get another employer that you already have that's already got a fixed rate and tell them to go do this job, tell them that it's like a quote-unquote favor, or tell them that it's a responsibility, when it's really not a responsibility of theirs. They need an additional person. But no, instead of hiring someone else, they just put the burden on someone else and have them doing 2 jobs for the price of 1. Which, at some... Ow. That hurt, cat. But at some point, I would like to argue that that's gotta be breaking some kind of, like, laws. Like, it's gotta be infringing on some labor laws. It's got to, but apparently not. My father was literally one of the best candidates for a job application. He did the trial and relearned many things to prepare, and they still did not give him the job. Yeah, it's that sort of thing that I'm talking about. It's so dumb.
Hey, pick me!
But that's something that definitely you guys have to watch out for. Some employers will try and take advantage of you, thinking that you're not going to be able to pay attention to the sort of games that they try and play. Like the previous example I just gave y'all, where they'll try and ask you to do something as a favor, but it's not really a favor. Hi, cat. You end up doing 2 jobs for the price of 1.
Go for the enemy's weakness to win.
Personally saw it in the lifeguard work at the beach.
Now's the time.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Well done. Let's continue.
Also, I have to pee again. Curse me and my love of coffee. And I do have a couple of water bottles around here that I drink to balance it out. But I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Apologize for the wait. And, yeah, I agree, Nikki. Your job as a lifeguard, I would imagine, is being on standby in case someone is in a life or death situation where you're gonna have to help them. You know, from
You've
potentially
lost a lot of
drowning.
stamina. Are you all right?
And at least keeping people safe out on the beach side so that they don't get put in these kinds of situations. Also, appreciate it, we good to be back.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative.
Oh shoot. Ooh, I forgot I have another. I really need to pop these before I go into battle though.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Especially because I need to use my ice skill. Yeah, we'll just use this for now. Wait, no. Wait, who did I have first? Oh, shoot.
The enemy's down.
But yeah, very dumb.
The enemy's down. The enemy's weak to electricity. I'm ready.
Can't stop.
Especially with that kind of job. I would imagine keeping people safe and out of danger is arguably more important than, say, like picking up than picking up trash on the beach. At least I would imagine so. I do it without pay to train and also show people that there is someone to protect the beach and also make them familiar to having a dog unit on the beach. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
Now's the time. There. 2 left. Talking about finish the enemy.
Ha! Resist!
I'll give 'em hell.
The enemy's weak to electricity.
Like that.
I'll go with Persona.
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Hey, that's it.
Just 1 target left. Finish this.
Not too shabby.
But yeah, I just wish that some of these people could,
Alright then,
you know,
moving on.
use common sense a little bit more often, because common sense is not so common, unfortunately. Everything's got to be driven about money. Everything's got to be about that. And then whenever something wrong happens, no one wants to take responsibility. It's sad.
It's a treasure chest.
I was gonna say that common sense isn't very common. Exactly. Oh, but there we go.
Give 'em hell.
That's what I'm used to seeing. Yukari missing.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Especially in the brain-dead free land of America.
I'm ready.
It's all yours.
I would argue and say that it's not free. Not as free as you would think here. But I will say that there is a lot of uneducated people around here, and it is so sad to see. Like, I know I have like family outside of the United States where they talk about how the U.S. used to be considered like, you know, just the pinnacle of being able to go there to accomplish whatever you want, the land of your dreams. But It's not like that anymore, and it's sad, really. Well, kinda. But the way to do it, there's a lot of prerequisites, and it's just, honestly, things are so crazy. We live in a weird country where we venerate sport athletes entertaining us than the teachers that... Yes! Exactly! Exactly, that sort of thing. Like, I get it. Athletes work, they work hard in order to get to a point where, you know, their skills are being, you know, recognized and everything like that, but teachers are also very important. But clearly not important enough to be respected by students nowadays, as well as all the work that they do in order to be able to provide an education for us. Sad that they not only don't get paid anywhere near what they deserve for their job, but they also just get no recognition, nothing in return, really. Ooh.
Iori's taken heavy damage. He needs...
Yeah, I know. Junpei's hurting. But, yeah, no, they were fearing of a war since every generation, since like the 1800s has experienced one. Yeah, basically. I like how the U.S. is firm on being on, like, in a neutral stance, and then either out of personal interest or either out of personal interest or just to defend whatever like happened, you know, say like for example Pearl Harbor or the sinking of the one ship. I forget the name of it, but there was a ship that was like a predecessor for like the reason why the US joined World War I. I don't even think it was an American ship either. The US was upset because 12 or 13 Americans died on that ship. I think because it was like it was supposed to be like a Maine? Was it called Maine? Yeah, I think USS Maine. But it killed like some American tourists because of some submarines that had blown it up. And then that prompted the US to act and proceed to start getting involved more and more into World War I.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
Man, my history knowledge is very, very rusty, but I know that was one of the leading causes as to why the US joined. And then there was...
Yo, check out the...
I'm trying to think.
We got the upper hand.
Right.
Situation.
The fact that you guys get oppressed because of the actions of a few people, that's also not okay.
What to do?
And I hate that for y'all. I hate that sort of behavior in general, where the acts of a few people already put a label on the rest of them. Say, for example, the latest trend that's been going around on TikTok of women who would rather be stranded in the forest with a bear than with another man, because they're more worried about what a awful man could do to them in that forest than the fact that the bear will literally tear them apart without provocation either. It's It's ridiculous. I hate that sort of like just generalization of like
Pretty well.
of just putting an opinion on a group of people just from the actions of one or even a group of people. I hate that. It's one of the dumbest things in my opinion. Because you shouldn't hold a group of people responsible for the actions of a couple of them. Like what's it called? Since that's what Serbia wanted, Bosnia, and to kill Muslims. Yeah, see, that sort of thing is not okay. And yet some people think that it's okay, or even
In this situation,
or even encourage that sort of thing for it to happen. It's not. Really not.
Good job, Takeba.
It's just sad the world we live in.
To worry about. Just one target left. Finish this.
Wind. So, despite the mess that not just the world, but the U.S., the state it's been in lately, I still have like the privilege of living here, because there are some things that I guess some people would say that we take for granted. I am appreciative of the stuff I have here, but you know, I just wish that the country wasn't so divided and everything has to be a battle of political opinions or personal values or anything like that.
To the entrance. Should we head back?
Because
Takeba is severely exhausted.
I can't share my opinion on a few things, because people will take that as a personal attack when it's not. Yeah, exactly, MA.
In this situation,
What's next?
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Let's knock this out of the park.
For all the problems that Italy has, I would not trade it for anything else. Right.
It's all yours.
Right. And I can definitely understand like that sort of like feeling. I definitely, as I've said, I have a lot here that I definitely would not like to lose. As crappy as it can get, I still do have everything here that I am grateful for. But gotta make do with what we have as well. Always a silver lining.
oh, pretty well.
Love my little island, and I love the rest of Italy. Mm-hmm. Floor 16. I'm debating on whether or not I want to keep going on this floor. Running out of SP. But, yeah. Believe it or not, I'm a little drained from the whole talk about like how sad the world has been, but there's always something to look forward to whenever it comes to like with what we got, if that makes sense. Oh shoot! I don't have the SP to fight that.
Salut. That reminds me.
Ah. No, it's all good. It's all good. I welcome the discussions. Plus, it's always nice to have someone to talk to. And that goes for everyone, you know? It's something we can all come together about. No shame in it. Dang. Alright, well, guess time to head back after
Yes.
today's expedition. Right. I'm glad that we can at least come together and just like discuss like, you know, our own opinions. And guess what? The reason it all works out so well is because we're not attacking each other or one another. Because that's the one thing I can say that I can't stand about a lot of people around here, or even online in general, like elsewhere, is people who take any kind of opinion or just something you say as a personal attack and then begin calling you names or start an argument. They make a mountain out of a molehill, if you will. But you know, that's why we can have just a pleasant discussion, because we all know that we're just talking about, you know, sharing our opinions, our own ideals, values, that sort of thing. You know?
I know.
A taste of happiness. Check them out at a time. Right. We can all come together and just all of us share together our own insights and experiences. Nothing wrong with that. Wait, what did you say? No. Man. But yeah, it's... Appreciate the heads up, by the way, on the clocks. I kind of wasn't really inclined to want to use them. My Twilight fragments on the clock. 7 of them?
Oh, by the way,
Yeah, you need to work on your archery, because if you keep missing like you did in the original, I'm gonna be upset. Oh yeah, you're that weird guy. Really giving the rise of people taking hardline stances, confrontation where there wasn't before. Yeah, I agree with you, Nikki, and same thing with you, CJ, because it's just people can hide behind a screen and share some kind of like strong opinion, and then then confront anyone that just happens to disagree with their little you know, outburst or anything like that. Take everything as a personal attack and say whatever they want without rarely any consequences at all. That sort of thing annoys me, because I'm more of like the kind of person where if I have a problem with someone, I'd rather be able to discuss it like at the very least diplomatically with said person in person, because that's just the way I was raised. It makes the most sense.
Come again.
But no, people want to discuss and do everything behind a screen because they can hide behind it. Doctor's office? Did I not do that? Okay, that's the library.
Well then. All right.
Saw the new FNAF. Love the art style. Oh yeah, you're talking about Into the Pit, aren't you?
Cool.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me, CJ. I almost forgot.
Okay then.
Oh. See you.
Home economics room. Average. Okay. I love pixel art. I know some people don't really like it, but I love it. But I also think that that just comes from the fact that I used to do a little bit of pixel art in Minecraft. Granted, I'm not great at it. I can do like basic, what's it called? Basic like character models, like say from like the 2D games and everything like that. But, you know, still like it nonetheless. I still like doing it. Actually, what time is it right about now? Oh, dang. It's getting late. Okay, tell you what. Not really a good stopping point, but it's still a stopping point nonetheless. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here for now. So, yeah, exactly, MA. It's also getting late for you, but it's also getting late for me. Not as late, but yeah. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. I really do. And thank you for all the chats and everything like that. Yeah. I had to read back to what one of y'all said, but one of y'all said that as long as we could appreciate our differences and just be able to discuss everything in a civilized manner, we're all good. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Hope to see y'all in the next stream. I don't know when I'll continue Persona 3 Reload. I said I didn't want to do it in a consecutive manner like I did with Royal as often as I did before, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated about whenever I do another stream. But yeah, make sure to hit that bell so you get notified whenever I'm live next, and hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's day. I'll see y'all. Y'all take care.